Hi, everybody. Welcome back to your morning message. Yay, I'm in the States. Thank you so much for being patient. I got sick. So I lost my voice and it's still it's coming back. But anyway, this message is for February 26th, 2020. It's your morning message. Yay, let's just jump right in. Okay, so guys, if this reading resonates for you, God bless, then I see that you are most likely finding yourself in a place of conflict. Right here we have the Seven of Wands, which usually talks about being on guard, which talks about, not budging, sometimes needing to stand your ground. However, in this deck, the After Tarot, it actually comes across looking more like the Five of Wands, which carries with it an energy of conflict and turmoil, basically. Now, to my eyes, it's coming through here. It's a Seven of Swords not Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands mixed with Five of Wands. And the energy that it's having is more like an internal conflict where there is, and notice how it's splayed right across the Trust in the Plan card. So the Trust in the Plan card is saying there is a plan, there's a way forward, and there's a way that you're supposed to be going. However, if this reading resonates with you, you may find that you have been doing your darndest to fight that. So fighting, moving forward. But this is coming more as a blockage that you are going through within yourself. And it's coming, the energies I'm getting off of it are denial, right? A part of you being shook. It's almost like being in a space and being in a place where you are acting out. You're acting out, and part of you is kind of like, whoa, did I say that? Did I do that? I can't believe I just did that or said that or had that interaction. But it's coming from a place where there's part of you that needs to be heard, and that's why the Trust in a Plan card is allowing it to fall upon it, right? It's like it's all for the sake of healing. Let me see the bottom of this card. Okay, it feels like there should be the Master Healing card that's popping out here. But for whatever reason, whatever's going on, I feel that you guys, if this reading resonates with you, you should be making moves forward according to plan. However, there's a blockage right now, and that's coming from the inside because there's something that needs to be unblocked, something that needs to be seen, something that needs to be addressed, and something that needs to be heard. There's a part of you that needs to have some kind of pain witnessed. Now, what pain is this? It could be the pain of losing somebody, either to death or relationship. It may be the pain of feeling walked over. It's just something where you feel like something isn't resolved yet, and what's not resolved about it, whether or not it actually is resolved, is that you still need to tell your story. You still need to have your wounds licked, and excuse me, it's coming out now. And so that's why if you find yourself acting out or acting out of character, it's because there's this part of you that is like, hello, I need to be heard. And Spirit is allowing it. It's definitely supporting this acting out and this moment of exhale and more like shouting because you need to heal. Okay, and part of it is also Spirit is like, we're not letting you move forward until you heal whatever's going on. And so I do feel that that is a gift for a lot of you guys. So if some of you are feeling stagnant and feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like the universe is blocking me from getting this job, or this relationship isn't moving forward, or my person isn't coming forward, or just whatever it is, if you feel that there's a blockage in your life and something is put on hold, it's because Spirit is like, you need to address this, whatever this is, and they're creating the space for you to do that. For some of you, they might be calling you to go out in nature. I'm seeing the beach being a calling for some of you. For the rest of you that's like everybody. And for the rest of you, sorry, I'm in there too. Spirit is putting you through the paces. It's like, well, you had a problem with that family member, boom, you're gonna have to be amongst the family to take care of it. If you had a problem with that coworker, boom, you're gonna have to work on a project together with this coworker to fix it. So the point is, for some of you, it's about being sequestered and moving to a place where you feel comfortable so that you can process this, and that's how they're going to do it. And for the rest of you, it's kind of like, no, we're going to send you into the fray so that you can process it. So either way, you're going to be processing it, guys. Now, take a look here what's bookending. I'm not all the way out there. What's bookending? this situation. Or maybe they wanted me to go out there because my hand fell on this card. I'm like, dude, that's way off screen. Let's bring it in. Put it right there. Okay, what's bookending this experience for you guys is notice the dark night of the soul. Wow, so that explains a lot of this. And at the same time, soul child. So the soul child card here, look at him. He's super cute. He's reaching up. He's surrendering to guidance. He wants to move forward. He wants to get into this new life that's here waiting. He wants to have the new connections, the new interactions, all sorts of stuff. However, there's still the dark night of the soul that's going on. So a lot of you guys might be going through some real stress. And, excuse me, this tension that exists is what kind of allows for this place to be reached as well, where you have this inner turmoil. So let's take a look at the individual pieces here. Yeah, because I'm seeing here that on the one hand, we've got this energy that's waiting to come in. We're actively calling it in. It's like, please come in. New relationship, new job, new location, new friends, new whatever. Come in. I want newness. I want change. And I see you like really making good faith efforts. Look at the 8 of Wands, which is about fast moving communication, frenzied energy. I'm seeing you really trying your best to put that into action. But there's see this house in the back? It's like small. And the house in the back, it's cute. It looks like a chipped tooth. And that's, sometimes chipped teeth are cute. But excuse me, a lot of you are trying to put that into action and doing your darndest. But that house in the background tells me that there's still work that needs to be done in the back. Like, you can't just move on. That's why we have this card here. Now, I'm seeing it as a chipped tooth because Spirit is saying there's a lot of lip service that's being given. You're talking about it. You're like, I gotta make these changes in my life. But at the same time, there's almost like this still focus. There's this focus. There's this talking about. There's this attention being paid to whatever this unresolved thing is. Now, for a lot of you, this unresolved thing may very well be resolved. This person's not coming back to you. The job is lost. You have to move. Case closed. But there's a hanging on to it. And so there's this feeling that there's something you're not accepting or not allowing to be absolved. Notice I didn't say resolved. I said absolved. There's something that you're not allowing to be absolved. And that's because you have to work on it. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, guys. Water. So they're saying stop fighting this process. Instead of like trying to push yourself into the new thing, you need to go back here, find out what's going on the inside and work on it. Because look, when you go back, like imagine this is this person and he went back here to this house to finally see what's going on, you'll find out that there's somebody there that needs to give you something. There's some interaction, some epiphany, something that needs to happen for you to be at peace. Okay, that's why we have this Page of Pentacles. There's something that you need to receive. So for some of you it could be an apology, but I don't want you to get stuck on that, because there's always this idea that I need to get in contact with this person to get the apology. For a lot of you, it's not an apology. It's a revisiting of a situation so that you can see that maybe the choices that happened, the way things went down were all the way they should have been. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like Spirit is allowing you a view back in just for a little bit. I'm getting no more than 3 months or 3 weeks. Yeah, no more than that, to just finally get settled and resolved within yourself. But they're saying then you have to walk away, because they're saying at the bottom here that your 9 of Cups, which is about wishes being fulfilled, that won't happen until you walk away. I'm seeing for somebody there's a record store. So there's a record store connection. Either like somehow you're connected to a record store. Either somebody worked at a record store or just whatever it is. You'll know if it's you. They're saying you won't be truly happy until you walk away from that thing. Because I do feel, guys, that other parties involved in the situation may have already left the situation. And you kind of like still there, kind of trying to make 2 cents of things. And Spirit is supporting the opportunity at this time to do that last minute. They're entertaining your desire to find out what happened find out why didn't it work out, why did I get fired, why did whatever. But then you gotta pump with it. I'm seeing for a lot of you this may have to do with relationships, could be third party stuff. But either way, at the end of the day, it's more about you and your self-worth. And the good thing about it is, as you take this second look, you will be resolved. But you'll also go deeper, because you'll see that it wasn't necessarily about the other people. They are stand-ins for you to be able to work on a spiritual mission or some type of spiritual lesson that was very important. Now, excuse me, speaking of that, take a look here. We have the Five of Swords, which to me speaks of an empty victory often, or a hard lesson learned. It's victory, but hard through what means, right? And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is about working hard on something. So to me that shows, oh, look, there's the card that wanted to come in, reassurance of the golden light. They're saying that you have to trust, God bless, that you've already garnered all of the materials that you need. So going through whatever this situation is that you've had a hard time letting go of, whatever that is, you've already received all of the stuff that you need from it. So there's no need to actually be around the people anymore. There's no need to actually be in that same location anymore. It's done. What you do need to do now is to continue to work on what you reaped from that, what you have gathered, right? Look at the Eight of Pentacles. Look at him. He's got 5 here on the wall, but there's still some encased, and he needs to chisel through that. So it's the idea that you may be telling yourself, oh, I need to get back in contact with these people. I need to get to the bottom of this. I need to whatever. No, they're saying, Spirit is saying, trust in the plan. You have to trust that whatever it is that you have walked away with, regardless of whether or not you feel that things are resolved or things are made right and justice has been served, you have everything you need already. That's the reassurance that you have everything you need to cull this lesson from. So this is going to be an inside job. This is going to be about you looking at yourself, trying to understand what's going on the inside. Speaking about the inside, let's take a look at the bottom. Look in the basement. We have the dark night of the soul, right? But we see something being extracted. This is about you allowing something to be extracted from you and allowing God to take that away from you. But see here, excuse me, I just wanted to point out that whoa, oh my God, I just wanted to point out you have 4 8s. What? Stop it. Stop it, guys. No, hey, stop it. Look, 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. Dang, okay? So, listen, you need to walk away. You need to walk away. You need to walk away. You need to focus on culling whatever that is. You need to change your perspective, right? You need to pump with it and get focused on what you're doing. So, anyway, the 8 of Swords speaks about being trapped. Oh my God, stop it. That's the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, guys. You know I don't look at the cards before. Okay, oh my God. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Look. This right here, I was about to say this combination of the 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords is some deep, I was gonna say that's like the dark night of the soul. And look, it's right there. That makes sense. Okay. We're here, everybody. We're here. Look, the 8 of Swords speaks about being trapped in certain ways of thinking. It talks about it being, feeling like a prisoner in the mental space, right? Obviously, when you're that deeply in with your mentality, there's also some emotional stuff going on. I'm seeing obsessive thoughts. I'm seeing... sorry, just felt gross for a second. For some of you, this is racism. I'm just feeling it. I gotta be honest. God bless. I know some of you are like, well, what do you mean? Because you're black and I'm watching a video. Look, listen, remember we have past lifetimes and these things are within us, As I'm saying that, I'm feeling it in my nose. I'm feeling, it's a lot of this stuff it needs to come out. Whatever's going on for a lot of you guys, this is a way of thinking, a way of life that needs to just be completely wiped out because it's so low vibe. For some of you, it's this obsessive thoughts. I'm just going to articulate what I'm getting. Well, he shouldn't have messed with me. He knew what was up. well, this person shouldn't mess with me, I'm the wrong person, they're gonna find out. All these kinds of things, and racist thoughts, like I was saying, a lot of you getting caught up in fear-based things, the virus, the blah blah blah, all that. You need to like let that shit go, right? That's what I'm seeing, because it feels so gross, and it's like right there on my nose, and I just want to like punch my nose because it's so bad. So be careful. Some of you might even have had a nose injury recently, like it's just so this is obsessive thoughts. And I love the Eight of Swords though, because it talks about, there's a nuance to it, and the nuance is that you just need to change your perspective. This is about a perspective shift that comes from the inside. And as we see here, this is an inside job, whatever's going on for you guys. But it's followed up here with the Nine of Swords. Guys, you know the Nine of Swords, that is that straight up, like, sleepless nights, having nightmares, depression, excuse me, crying in public, crying in your car, acting out. Oh, this is like feeling haunted by something. So look at this. The good thing about this combination, though, first of all, the shitty thing about this combination is, look, it's the Dark Night of the Soul. And just to show you that, the Dark Night of the Soul straight up came out right next to it. This is feeling like nowhere to hide because everything's like all over. But the good thing about this combination is that once you have that energetic shift, that I was going to say perspective, shift in perception, right? But I feel they wanted to pop in the word energetic shift because for some of you, you will need energy clearings, healings, and whatnot. And so just to move that energy. And they'll give you ideas for that. God bless them. But either way, once you have that shift, that energetic shift, that perspective shift, for somebody here it's alcoholism. Once you get from under the roof of alcoholism, things are going to be much better. Now I feel that somebody here watching is actually living in a place where other people have an alcoholism problem, and that problem is your problem because you're under the same roof, and the energy that comes with that is a little, it's a little much. It's a little rough. It's a lot rough because look at the Dark Night of the Soul. But I do feel that once you move locations, once you empower yourself to feel like you're able to move locations, that the world will be able to go on, that people will be able to get the help they need. If you remove yourself, your life is going to take off. So for a lot of you guys, this is about leaving some situation that is just not good. And it's about, Spirit is allowing you some time to work through that. But again, I'm picking up no more than 3 months. For some of you, 3 weeks, but 3 is significant. So you need to start working on that perspective shift. Now, I love this card. Notice it came in. It's a reassurance of the golden light. It's almost like the mirror image here. But they're saying, trust that this is going to be cleared. It's going to be cleared. And you just have to allow that clearing to occur. Look, this is you down here. And as that higher self of you extracts through this inquiry, this invitation to inquiry, for this negativity from outside of you and out of your life, look how she excuse me, sorry, look how she releases it up to Spirit, up to God. Sorry, God got cut off here. There he is, right? And so I want you to see, guys, that if this reading resonates for you, this is about letting go. It's about surrendering. But a lot of you do feel that the need to kind of delve back into it, and it's understandable, but that is producing this Dark Night of the Soul. And excuse me. And you just need to do it. All right? They're pointing out that there will be victory, but they're saying the victory is going to be one that comes as you work on your inner stuff. You have to work on your inner stuff, all right? So stop blaming other people, stop looking to other people, and start focusing on the role that you played in that situation. Okie dokie pokes, all right? And of course, my doors are always open if you'd like to consult with me for any readings, energy shifts, healings, blah, 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 the good stuff. You can find my link below if you'd like to donate to me. Thank you so much in advance. My link is below in the description box as well. But until then, God bless you guys, all right? Yay, it's nice to be back in the States. Yay. Bye. Mwah.